The most popular flower year after year that we have here is the butterfly bush. You want to know the problem?
What?
It sells out early season every year.
Oh, boy,
now you're
going to
buy and you're going to get 3 butterfly bushes. All right? I have about 5,000. They'll probably be gone in 2 airings. That's how popular this is. Why? We already sold 200 in our airing, and we haven't only mentioned it for 30 seconds. It's my pick of the show, of everything in the show. I love it. I own them. I don't have all 3. I have the rainbow, which is the one in the middle. And the reason these are so successful, they are a magnet for pollinators.
They are.
So whether it's honeybees, whether it's hummingbirds, and most of all, butterflies, you will have the most gorgeous pollinating creatures in your yard. Everybody is going to get 3 separate plants, all right?
Okay.
You're going to get the honeycomb, which is this golden, beautiful, I mean, amazing color. Oh, by the way, each one has its own intoxicating fragrance. That's why the bees and the birds and the butterflies love it, okay? Unbelievable. So there's the yellow. This is the star of the show, which is the multicolor. We call it the rainbow. Kind of morphs or ombres, if you will, into 4 different colors: deep purple, light purple, pink, and orange.
Yes.
And if you look close, watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's about 100 blossoms on each cone, which is why, think about it, if you're a hummingbird, you want more bang for your buck, you go to a butterfly bush.
Yeah, right on.
Because that's where all the nectar is.
Yeah.
That's the second one. And finally, and this one is amazing, I wish I had this one. This is called the Blaze Pink.
It's beautiful.
Everybody will get 3 separate plants already ready to go. Pop them in a pot, and you are good to go. Order quickly because it sells out. Look at the display.
They're gorgeous.
Carrie Mobley, our plant expert, gardening expert.
Yes.
Hi,
how are you?
She does most amazing things.
We did not plan our outfits.
No, I know. I was like, I'm so glad you got the memo anyway, though. Yes.
You look like butterfly bushes. Look at you.
Really beautifully with the
You look
garden.
amazing. So I will stay in the middle, Carrie. You can go over there since I'm tall.
I'm going to hang out over here because I'm too short. I'm going to be behind these gorgeous
I'm kind of feeling the
flowers.
same.
You know what? One of my favorite things about this in my yard, it gives me a whole different texture.
Yes.
Right.
Most flowers are small, clumpy. This is shoots and spikes of color.
Well, and you know, it does that intentionally because that is what's bringing in those pollinators, these nice tall spikes. So I have to tell you guys, these are blooming machines. They are going to bloom reliably, consistently, from early summer all the way until that first frost. They're super hardy. They're going to be able to last in the coldest of the states and in the warmest of the states. But what makes them so spectacular is these colors. So first of all, I want you to know that yellow that's down there by Rebecca, this is the only yellow butterfly bush in the entire world.
Wow.
The only one. So you might go to your nursery and typically, you know, if they have a butterfly bush, it's going to be, you know, a single color of magenta or purple or sometimes white. But that yellow is very rare and gardening is competitive. So I want you to know you're going to have a plant that nobody else does. This one in the middle here, this rainbow, we are the only ones on planet Earth that keep this in stock. We are the only ones.
Wow.
So you want to talk about exclusive? That's what you've got right here.
You go to a garden center?
No.
You are not going to find these.
I've never seen these, even at the nice garden
It's
centers.
the only one that has 3 colors on it in the whole world. That's beautiful.
And the foliage, I'm going to hand this to Rebecca. Rebecca, do me a favor. Just rub that in your fingers or your hand. And then smell.
I would basil?
Yes, and then smell it. It's got an incredible, it's almost like tea, like a really rich tea leaf, right?
Well, and and what makes that really important, not just
really
because we enjoy the fragrance, is because deer and rabbits don't care for it. So that's something really, you know, for you to think about if you have a problem with deer and rabbits, not just this one, but if you go to any garden store and you're like, gosh, I love this, but anytime I plant something, the deer hate it. Just try to find something that has, you know, foliage that smells good. The blooms themselves, they are honey sweet. They are absolutely delicious, and that is why all of these pollinators are drawn to them. I want you to know something. Hummingbirds are in every single state in the United States except for Hawaii. So if you haven't seen if you haven't seen hummingbirds on your property, you just don't have the right plants for them. So if they're gonna come to you and you're gonna get 3 of them, okay? And they're gonna look like this. So you're gonna get 3 little ship samples here. They are packed fresh. They are really, really well packaged, so they're gonna be marked as well. You are going to receive these when it's time for them to be planted. So if you're looking outside and it's still freezing cold, just have no fear. We have a map that will tell you exactly when we are shipping it. Now, some of you, it might be shipped out to you right away. But for those of you, let's say your zip code is 48348. That's Clarkston, Michigan, where I'm from. You're not going to be getting it until closer to mid-February. I'm sorry, to mid-May. So just know that what you're doing right now is you are reserving it. You're reserving your plants. They grow very quickly, and they are perennials, which means they come back year after year. So keep that in mind.
And they will be gone. If you wait,
You can just set it and forget it.
Oh, gosh.
Well, hold on. Yes and no.
Okay.
We want you to baby your plants in the first year.
Yeah.
Take
And
good
we
care.
definitely want you to be watering
Lots
them.
of
Plants
water.
need water, okay?
These have a lot of flowers. Rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Lots of blossoms, lots of water.
And
They
lots
like water.
of fertilizer.
Of fertilizer, yep.
Yes, okay,
Yep.
exactly.
So for someone that is not that great at gardening, I'd love to get into it. What do I do when I get these?
Yes, perfect. So you're going to take it out of that little ship sample that it was in, and you've got 2 choices. You either put it into a container. You can see how big it gets, you guys.
Yeah.
So make sure you get a nice big container, I'd say maybe 18 inches. Get yourself some good potting soil, plant it in there, and then water it. Water it every day.
Okay.
You're going to start to see it grow very, very quickly. If you decide to put it in the ground, make sure you're giving at least 3 feet in between them.
Yeah.
Plant it in the ground.
They get big.
They get big.
Yeah.
Then just make sure you put a little mulch around the bottom. It'll help you keep in some of that moisture, and then water it every day. As the years go on, they will need less and less care because those roots that were inside of that ship sample, they'll start to find their water source. They'll even start to find some of the macronutrients, the fertilizers, in the soil itself. So just really, we want you to succeed, and so that's why I really want you to baby them. Speaking of which, our reputation depends on your success. So we actually include a little planting guide in every single one of our packages. We're throwing a lot of information at you right now, but this planting guide is going to tell you how to plant it, where to plant it, how much sun does it need, how much water does it need.
So much information. It's great.
If you would prefer to talk to someone, there's even a phone
can't
number
make a mistake.
on the back.
You can't.
Yeah, we want you to succeed. I
Right.
want you to love
And
plants
we
as much
guarantee
as
our
I do.
flowers. We
Yes,
want you to be
We
happy.
do, yes.
Hey, Mikey, I've got 2 in my hands. I've got a baby, because I want everybody to see how they start.
I know, yes.
Because, our flowers are like our children. So I don't know how close you can get. There's a baby. See the little cone that it's shaped like?
Yes.
I don't know if you can see it by my hand. Let's see. That's the best. There's a good angle right there. Look at the little flowers. They start out as little white buds, and then they're going to turn into this. But I love looking at them because my plants are like kids, right, to me. I got to take care of them. My real one is grown up. Still needs me to take care of him. He still throws his underwear and his socks on the bathroom floor. It drives me nuts.
I do too.
Yeah, I know, they're crazy.
Take it with you.
Well, he's moving in with his girlfriend in 2 weeks.
Oh,
I'm like,
she's gonna love that.
Good luck getting away with that crap.
Oh my goodness.
But this is an idea. These are your babies.
Yeah.
You want to take care of them. They give you, I love them for seniors because seniors are wonderful caregivers.
Yeah.
We used to have kids to take care of,
These
right?
are your beautiful children. And these give so much to whoever
Back.
buys them.
Yes.
All right, Jared says we got to move on.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
Wow.